But when you look at the damage and what it can provide to the 5-man group up from compLexity, it looks good, right? What happens when Visage, Viper, Chen, Tiny... What happens when these 5 heroes come knocking on Mineski's door? They have to fight with sleep. And then, if they don't win that fight, they're screwed.
Even if they do win that fight, the compLexity can come right back after the sleep is down. With such a long CD, they can go again.
Yes, they're not playing off these long cooldowns like Mineski will be.
Top lane, but of course, Nana was able to jump away. He even has the South to work with too. So Leap obviously makes it a lot harder to get kills like you were talking about earlier.
Yep. He can also arrow the Chen creep as it comes in and just kill it off instantly.
Yeah.
Tough stuff.
Cold feet coming in. They use the mirror image though. Now Kyle's the one getting chased down. There's the Infernal Blade you were talking about. That's the auto attack damage, and that should be enough with the Scorched Earth running as well. So that is first blood for Ice Ice Ice. And he's trying to put some more pressure onto Chessie as well. A lot of damage being dealt. He had Infernal Blade back in 5, but now is sitting a level behind that of Limp. And Limp is feeling pretty good. And this is what Viper is supposed to do, though. Dominate the lane, and he's doing just that right now.
Yep, doing very well. Oh,
well, they've got the Enchant. They've got the Centaur Conqueror Stomp coming in. A lot of damage. This might be a solo kill for Z-Freak, and it is. That is Chen at his earliest with a Blightstone and Penitence. And a couple of creeps to work with.
And Moosh has got to be careful, too, because he knows Chen's in the area. What happens when this wave gets pushed up from Viper, or if Viper just denies all the creeps? Pulls the wave back.
And now Viper has his level 6. He has the Viper Strike. No. He's going to use it. Here comes the Chen. They will drop the Mana Shield, but it's a lot of damage being dealt. They've got the Kinetic Field. The Centaur Conqueror Stomp is there. Mushi already used his South. He's in trouble. He's got the Fairy Fire. Won't be able to get it off. And Limp will secure the kill with the last auto attack. And now Ninja Boogie needs to be careful. And Limp is going to be sent right back home. In the meantime, down bottom, Chessie's in trouble. They've got plenty of damage. The Cold Feet will come in. Chessie's got the Soul Destruction charges, but there's the Riptide coming in. And now Ice Ice Ice, no Scorched Earth. He does have a South. They need to be careful. He's under the tower. He's taking tower hits. They need to take the tower aggro off use the South, but it's not going to be enough. But Kyle will still get chased down, and Jabs will secure himself a double kill. Good for Kyle to make the best out of a bad situation, but it's still going to be 2 dead in that safe lane. Working on Drum. The standard item, it seems, for a lot of these 1 or 2 position heroes.
It's always like, what do I build? Well, I don't want to buy this big item first. I'll buy all the drums.
Yeah, exactly. The filler item, get BKB right after.
Yep.
They've rotated Moo in. They will find Jabs, who will mirror image. They've got the Grape Shield. Here come the birds. On the other side, Avalanche. They've got Kyle caught out. He looks like he will die. The Soul Assumption coming in. Jabs still pretty speedy. The toss will do the job, though. It's a 1-for-1. They have Cold Feeted up Ice Ice Ice, but he's able to get away with the help of Moon. They will back themselves up. So 1-for-1, not bad. At the very least, Chessie gets involved in that kill, which is pretty big for the Visage at this point in the game.
Yep, Chessie's pretty strong at moments. Is he actually dead?
I think he is.
Wow.
He dies in the well. The healing's not enough. The Viper Strike and level 4 poison attack is significant at this stage in the game. Damage. They'll send the mirror images in, trying to at least clear the creep wave. They'll Riptide. It doesn't do that much. They have another illusion, and Ice Ice Ice, or rather Moon, excuse me, down bottom is still split pushing. That's the only thing he can do at this point.
You know, the push from compLexity is so slow now because they have to be careful of grouping up for the song combo.
Yes.
You know, they need to stay spaced. They need to wait.
Avalanche toss, Viper Strike. The Doom's tanky, not tanky enough. He blows up in seconds with Limp and Moo there, and they just destroy him. And now the Moonlight Shadow will come out. They're trying to set something up. They have to TP back down bottom to defend this tier 2 tower themselves. They will make it. The Ice Blast is getting sailed in, and now Moo looking for Nana. Nana not backing up. There's the toss Avalanche combo. That is a dead Nana. Great setup coming in from Kyle and Moo together, providing that kill, too, so they can't continue to push as hard, especially if it hits Nana. Well, the creep wave, too.
Oh, we get the toss back. There it is.
They need to find the skill, but the Stone Gaze will come out. That has been used. Good usage of the familiar stomps. They've got the Doom now. That's under the Viper, but he's going to be fine one way or the other. He also got glimpsed. Mushi is out of mana. There's the ensnare. Moo's trying to fight this. The Viper's mute will be done in a second here with this, of course, this Doom still going. He's just going to walk up to the high ground. I don't think he's really concerned. They still have to deal with the Song of the Siren and Static Storm, something to consider. As long as they can be wary of that, that's something that they can maybe avoid, but also the Star Storms of Nana doing a lot of damage. Limp is getting low. They need to send him back, and he's in trouble. They use the Hand of God. There's the Glimpse coming in. There's Static Storm, the force away. Limp's still low, but the send back is there. In the meantime, though, Moon trying to man fight in that Static Storm. He tosses the Siege Creep. He will fall, and that's a great fight so far. Ice 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 is looking for more. Kyle about to get sent back as well, and it looks like he should make it away, but the Chen, Z-Freak might not be so lucky getting chased down by Ice Ice Ice. And, they just need 1 Infernal Blade, 1 Ensnare. They will find that Ensnare. They have the Thunder Strike available for Ninja Boogie. He actually used it. It's on cooldown. He has no mana for it. The Riptide will come in. Z-Freak trying to find Ninja Boogie. 1 or 2 more auto attacks might be able to do the job, but he pops the Shrine, and that will be Z-Freak getting caught and killed. That is a big fight. They get 2 for Mineski, and that keeps them in this game, Brax.
She's extremely difficult to get past as well.
Stone Gaze is up and available. She's level 16 now. She has the extra 20% Mystic Snake mana steel to work with, along with 20 extra damage from the first talent. Limp is going to try to do some damage to Mushi, but it's not the beginning of the game where Limp was zoning. There's going to be the Avalanche toss back. They have found Ice. He is pretty tanky. They use the pendants. He gets blown up, dead for 52. They have the ensnare to Limp, but he has the Aegis to work with. The Static Storm move blinks right into it. Actually, I think he comes back. They're going to try to send him home. The Stone Gaze, can he get out in time? He can. Viper's in trouble, but again, he has the Aegis to work with, and now there's Moon coming in. They get off the Hand of God, still keeping him alive. Limp will back himself up, and they actually don't lose anything out of this, including the Aegis, and they do a lot of damage to that tier 3 tower, Brax.
Oh my god. Nobody died.
Z-Freak played that pretty damn well, let me be honest.
Yeah, the sandbags were key, and Limp saves the Aegis too. Now they can just go again. No Stone Gaze for 60 seconds.
So Limp heals up, he TP's back in. They still have the Aegis for another 3 minutes or so.
Yep, no Static Storm too for 45. And Jabs is in the base, so he's unable to split push. They have to be able to fight this complexity in a dominant spot.
They have to wait 40 seconds. They still have the song available if they want to try to keep their base alive. If it comes down to that. If they kill Nana again, it might be enough for complexity to get a full set of racks and maybe even more. Kinetic Field will come out. They've got the ensnare. Limp's just going toe-to-toe with Mushi at this point. He's starting to take a lot of damage. He needs to be careful. Again, he still has that Aegis to work with, but he doesn't want to lose it for free. The tier 3 will fall, but it's not the racks. Not yet, anyway. They've got the Visage Birds. There's the Glimpse back, but Limp is still fine. They'll earn him up. The toss. Avalanche combination is going to come, and there it is onto Ice. And he just died. He's about to fall. The song is not in time. He's dead for 50, and now they still don't have the Static Storm for 5 seconds. They can't use it to set anything up, and they might lose racks here. Mushi, still no Stone Gaze available. This is problematic. The racks going down. Moo, another toss back. This could be huge. Can they bring him down? The Viper Strike. He manches it off. He's still trying to run. There's the Static Storm, but not enough, and Limp's going to die in the base at the tier 4s. Mushi's getting low, but not low enough. They will keep him alive. He will be sent back to the well. He's ticking down to the urn, but he's fine for now. He was sitting at about 50 HP. The racks going down. Complexity have broken the base. Can they get more? No Doom for another 20. They're going to try. There is no tier 3 in the bottom lane. 2 sets of racks. That's where things get a little bit tricky for Mineski. And they have the illusions of Mushi trying to cut the creep wave. But they might not be able to do it. They're actually going to fall before they can really get too much damage on the creep wave in the bottom lane.
Look at that. Full AC picked up on Limp's Viper now.
And they've already taken down Ninja Boogie. He is dead for 46. That's no more Static Storm, no more Glimpse. You will now have to set up to defend here if you are Mineski. This is tough. 4 versus 5. And
that's their combo.
These buildings will fall very quickly. The birds coming in. They'll drop the Veil. They're going to go for the toss back. They found the Naga Siren. They've got the Viper Strike, and he's in trouble and dead. He has buyback. The Aegis is gone for complexity, but they will take another set of racks. This fast-paced style is working out for them. Now 2 sets of racks ahead, and they'll be about 10k up as well. The Starstorms, there's the buyback of the Naga Siren. They have forced that Disruptor up in 13 seconds, and complexity, you need some more damage. That's fair. Still, it is going to be a tough few minutes for Mineski and for complexity. Of course, waiting on Roshan. Minute 40 left. Bottom is pushing in pretty heavily for Mineski. They will have some chip damage in the tier 3. This tier 3 is actually taking a lot of damage bottom, but in the meantime, the fight will break out back over the other side of the map. Kyle is dead instantly. Hand of God comes too late. They will use the Sonic, or rather the Song of the Siren. They get off the Doom onto Chessie. This is so far going pretty well for Mineski. Viper still full HP. Z-Freak now getting run down. There's the Static Storm, and they've caught the Viper. Z-Freak is gone, and so too might be Limp here if he's not careful. They have the toss. They've got Moo. He's got his BKB going. The Doom is still up on Chessie, but he's able to fight at the very least here in a moment. Jab's getting run down, but Limp getting ever so low. So far, nobody dead for Mineski. Mushi getting low. He's out of mana, and he's dead to the Soul Assumption. Dead for 74, but they do get the Viper. Not a bad fight so far for Mineski, and they will back up happy with what they've got in that engagement. You've got Chessie with the 3 birds. You've got a Solar Crest. Moo does so much damage. This thing is just dead. I don't think Mineski are going to be able to make it there in time. Even they do have Song back up. They're going to try to run in that direction. It actually might be pretty close here. They have Song up, but they're not there in time. The Roche is gone. Aegis is going to be picked up by Limp. He needs to get a spot. They have Cheese still there. They will grab it. They have the Guardian Greaves now up. Now Mineski are still here. They found Mushi. The Avalanche onto 2. The Doom in trouble. He's going to get bursted down and dead. They have the BKB going from Mushi. They have the Static Storm not doing that much. Maybe they find Kyle. He's getting low at this point. The day comes, Kyle will finally... No, he gets sent back. Unbelievable. And they found another kill on Nana. Now he's dead for 72. The song comes out, but it's too late. They cannot save their Mirana. And Jabs will have to run right on away, but Moo is chasing him right down. The Avalanche will miss. They've got the bird there. The Penitence going, and the toss as well. The auto attack damage is there from Levin. It's 3 dead for Mineski. And this is Complexity's opportunity, their chance to win this game and finish it off. Luckily enough, the tier 3, or tier 4 rather, taking a lot of damage. But there's that Crimson Guard. It might keep it alive for a little bit longer. Perhaps not. Limp does too much damage against these buildings, and now he's going toe-to-toe with Ice. He needs to be careful, though. He still has that Aegis. Still out of mana. The Ensnare will come in again. They really don't want to try to commit on him, but they want to get the Sages done. The Guardian Greaves come out. They can send him back. The Song
There's
will
the
go.
Song.
And that will set this up. They're going to try to find 2. They have 2 available, but they're going to go on the Static Storm. They've got the Chen. They've got Chessie. They're so tanky, though. They're not really taking that much damage.
Limp's
They're
still
not
alive,
the Radiance.
though.
Now the Hand of God comes out. Z-Freak's still fine. Limp is going on to Ice. They have to buy back on the Disruptor. He's going to come back into the fray, but Mushi's getting low. They've already lost 2. It's going to be Naga as well buying back or having to back up. Of course, they lose the Mirana, they lose the Mushi, Medusa, and they will lose the game as well.
Wow.
What a game.
You know, systematic, right? We have the Chen. We've got the Tiny. We've